가방안엔 굳은 다짐이 the backpacker 우리는 backpackers yeah we the backpacker 내가 묻은 신발이 바래져도 backpacker 우리는 backpackers 출발은 언제나 겁없이 시작부터 맨발 내 눈에 싹 다 basic without
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurfatin, natasha, I'm binti Abdul Hamid. Today we will be presenting a review of the article titled "To be digital is to be sustainable: Tourist perception and tourism development foster the environmental sustainability." This article examines the relationship between a tourism development and tourist perception, technology adoption, and specifically blockchain and environmental sustainability. For this HTT580 assignment, I will present the article according to the requirement section. First, the introduction and main issue. Second, the analysis of the issue. And my partner will present suggestion and critique, and finally the conclusion of the study. This article is highly relevant to our sustainable tourism management course because it integrates sustainability with emerging digital technologies. The article begins by addressing several important issues related to sustainable tourism. The first issue is environmental pressure. As tourism increases, especially in sensitive destinations, the natural environment becomes more vulnerable, and more tourists mean more waste, resource waste, and potential damage. Second, the author emphasizes the role of tourist perception. Tourists who understand sustainability tend to behave more responsibly, while tourists with low awareness may unintentionally cause harm. And the third, the article highlights the slow adoption of digital technology in many developing regions. Although digital transformation is happening globally, many tourism destinations still lack of knowledge or infrastructure to use advanced technology. And finally, the study discussed the lack of transparency tourism operation. Many activities such as pricing, environmental reporting, and resource use lack clear information. The author argued that blockchain technology could improve transparency and make tourism practice more accountable. This study used the technology acceptor models, also known as TAM. TAM is commonly used to understand why individuals adopt or reject technology. It focused on two main ideas: perceived usefulness and perceived ease of use. If tourists believe that technology is useful and easy, they are more likely to adopt it. In this article, TAM is applied to understand the adoption of blockchain technology in tourism operation. The research examines four main variables. First, tourism development, which include infrastructure, service, and activities that attract tourists. Second, tourist perception, which refer to how tourists think and feel about sustainability. Third, blockchain adoption, which acts as the mediating variable in the model. And finally, environmental sustainability, which is the overall outcome. The study aimed to understand and improve. And finally, the author developed 7 hypotheses to explore the connection among the variables. The first 2 hypotheses suggest that tourism development and tourist perception directly improve environmental sustainability. This means that well-planned tourism and informed tourists lead to a better environmental outcome. The next 2 hypotheses propose that both tourism development and tourist perception positively influence on the adoption of blockchain. The idea is that tourism grows as tourists understand sustainability better. They will be more open to using technology that support responsible practice. The 5th hypothesis states that blockchain adoption itself directly improves environmental sustainability by increased transparency and monitoring. And the final 2 hypotheses propose mediation. Blockchain acts as bridge that strains the relationship between tourism development and tourist perception and environmental sustainability. The study found that all 7 hypotheses were supported, meaning that the model was validated.
Thank you, Fatin. Hi, I am Fitrin as the next presenter, and I will continue to explain about methodology, key findings, suggestion and critique, and the last one is a conclusion for our article. For methodology, the study was conducted in Gilgit-Baltistan, which is a well-known tourism region in Pakistan and famous for its natural beauty. Because of its fragile environment, sustainability is an important concern. The researchers was collected data from 473 tourists who visited the region. Both online and face-to-face survey were used, and response were measured using the 5 Likert scale. For data analysis, the authors used partial least square structural equation modeling, or PLS-SEM. This statistical method is suitable for complex models with mediating variables, and it allows researchers to test relationship among multiple variables simultaneously. This study has produced several important findings. Firstly, tourism development was found to positively contribute to environmental sustainability. This suggests that when tourism is developed responsibly with proper planning, it can support environmental protection rather than harm it. Secondly, tourist perception also had a strong positive effect on sustainability. Tourism who are aware of environmental issues are most likely to behave responsibly and support conservation efforts. Thirdly, blockchain technology significantly enhance sustainability. It can record tourism activities transparently, track resource consumption, and prevent data manipulation. This improves accountability among tourism operators. And finally, the mediation results show that blockchain strengthens the effect of tourism development and tourist perception on sustainability. This means that combining responsible tourism practice with technology leads to the strongest sustainability outcome. Several suggestions has been made based on this study. Tourism operators should adopt digital tools such as blockchain to track environmental performance and make their operations more transparent. And government should provide infrastructure, training and policies to support digital transformation in the tourism sector. More sustainability education programs should be introduced to shape tourist awareness and encourage people to be responsible in their behavior. And for my critique, the article has strong methodology and contributes to new insight by integrating blockchains into sustainable tourism research. However, the study is limited to one region, so the finding may not apply everywhere. Also, this study not include their qualitative data, which also help in provide deeper insight into tourist behavior. And the author also not fully address practical challenges of implementing blockchain, such as cost, digital literacy, and infrastructure availability. And from our class discussion, incorporating concepts such as carrying capacity, triple bottom line, sustainability, and community participation would have made the analysis more complete. Based on our study, we can conclude that this article provides strong evidence that tourism development, tourist perception, and blockchain technology all play important roles in promoting environmental sustainability. Digital transformation, especially blockchain, can enhance transparency, improve monitoring, and strengthen sustainability outcome. And this article also recommends collaboration between government agencies, local communities, and implement digital solutions effectively. Overall, this study supports the idea that future sustainability will depend heavily in the integration of responsible practice and innovation technology. That's all from us.